Hi, I'm Callie from Soulcraft Sisters, and welcome to the star sign readings for spring 2017. And I just want to say before we get going, this is a general reading, and the intention here is to give you a bit of inspiration, perhaps an added perspective to the things that you are already noticing and feeling and reflecting on. So see this as sort of a touch of inspiration in terms of how you can approach and become aware of the themes that are playing out in your life right now and over the next 3 months or so. And I want to say, of course, this is a general reading, so if you want a personal reading, a private reading, then I've designed something called the Compass, which is like a twin to this star sign reading. But you can read more about that in the commentary box below. And other than that, if you feel like this would be of interest to anybody you know, then feel free to share it with your loved ones. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's flip some cards and let's see what delicious messages are wanting to come through to us at this time. Hi, Cancer. So the primary energy that will be surrounding you for spring 2017 is symbolized through this card right here, and it says peace, and it's just beautiful, beautiful card. And this card is from the Tao Oracle cards, and the keywords here, it speaks of harmony, balance, perfection, a sense of well-being and favorable conditions, as well as expansion. And of course, when we're in this state of balance and harmony, we are able to see things more clearly, right? So you can probably expect to have a very sort of positive, clear outlook on the world, your life in general. And this is just so beautiful, I think. And well done, because this sense of peace and harmony that comes from balancing extremes. So it's like you found that sweet spot. This card also speaks of that time of, that the place right between light and dark, so right in the middle there. So you can look at this as the sunset or the sunrise, where the sun and moon where the night becomes day and the other way around. So it's like you're right in that sweet spot, and that creates this sense of feeling of opportunities, and you really are surrounded by favorable conditions, as this card says as well. So it's about really taking advantage of that, and not just sort of squandering it or taking it for granted. This is really a time where you can make some let's say headway, because opportunities will be coming to you, and synchronicities is what I want to say, and things will sort of come out of the blue, and you'll see things and connections that you've never probably seen before, or consider things that you never considered before. You're like, oh, I never thought about that, or oh, that might be an opportunity, or so be open to opportunities coming to you in maybe unlikely ways. This is what I want to say here. And also, when you're here, when you're tapping into this energy, things like worrying about things that are out of your control, or becoming too sort of detailed oriented or anxious about certain things, it's asking you to just be conscious of that. I think it's going to be easy for you to not go down that route, and if you find yourself becoming worried about things that are out of your control, try to see if you can sort of just stop yourself and go and direct your energy towards opportunities and ideas and dreams that you have been thinking about. And what I also want to say here, begin to say these things out loud. What is it that you wish for? What is it that you dream about? continue. The more you talk about it, the more you sort of direct your energy towards it, the easier it is to attract, so to speak, if we talk about the whole law of attraction idea, right? So just be conscious of that, even more so this month. And yeah, well, always, I guess, but this is coming up as something I want to highlight for you. And also, as I mentioned before, don't just sort of rest on your laurels, because things will change again eventually. So it's about using this time of harmony and peace to really become more clear on what it is that you want to develop and manifest and attract into your life, and not just sort of go, oh well, things are perfect, I don't need to do anything. Or I also want you to continue to be aware and conscious of what's going on, because as I mentioned before, opportunities will flow to you, and it might come in unexpected ways. And for you to see that and recognize that, you need to be aware, right? You need to be aware. Yeah, I guess I think I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, fantastic. I think this is beautiful card, beautiful energy for you. And this, as I mentioned, this is going to follow you the entire season. So fantastic. I also pulled some cards for you from the Druidcraft Tarot deck, and I wanted to ask about what can sort of help you, keep you sort of on track, or boost you in a nice way over the season, and what should you be aware of, maybe toning down, or not doing, or just be aware of, that might sort of come in and try and challenge you, which is fine. We accept any kind of challenge because we grow from these, right? But just to give us a bit of insight and a heads up as you go through these months. And what is really going to help you get the most out of this beautiful energy, the Princess of Pentacles comes up for you. And she, as you can see, she's studying this pentacle in her hand, this crafting. She's curious. And I want to say, this is you. This is your energy that you can sort of bring to this piece. So what is it that you want to focus your attention on? What project, dream are you curious about? And it's like you're really entering a quite creative phase right now. So if you have any dreams or any seeds that you want to sort of plant and envision for the future, how they can grow, and sort of take a very sort of practical approach, perhaps to a new project, a new job, a new whatever that might be for you. But I'm really getting a sense of could also be concerning your family, but for a lot of you out there, it will be concerning your career, your job, the way you make money, or things like that, of that nature. And there's also this element of studying it, and you might receive some information, some good news regarding support for this thing that you're dreaming up. So, and that could be with money, or again with partnerships, or anything of that sort. But it's really asking you to keep an open mind, like this princess, and stay curious, and again aware of the opportunities and how they will present themselves. And she's aware. She's very aware. So that's what's going to really boost you and help you. So remember this, and what can sort of perhaps challenge you a little bit in this coming season. Again, we have this lovely deep blue here, but here we have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords speaks of well, you can see there's a little bit of anguish going on here. There's a person sitting upright in bed, unable to sleep. Ideas, thoughts, worries, anxiety is sort of taken over her. I think it's a she, yeah. And but what it's saying is that because it came up reversed, and I know for some of you Cancers, this is something that can happen to you, like it can all of us. You're so or you're known for being very nurturing, very good at helping others to see possibilities in their lives, and this is about you doing the same thing for yourself, supporting, nourishing yourself, and any kind of disharmony or anxiousness or insecurities that might crop up in this period, just go, hey, I see you. But what I'm feeling is that because it's reversed, it's like it's not as strong as it can sometimes be for you guys. So it's just a matter of if it shows up, hey, hi, I see you, and then just remind yourself that balance is found in yeah, balancing the extremes. Okay, so try to see if you can find your equilibrium again, and just acknowledge that that's something that can come up, but then try to direct your energy and your focus towards these dreams, these projects that are so juicy to you that you can't help it but get excited about it. That's what I want to say. So yeah, those were the messages coming through to you for this springtime 2017, and I just want to thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing. It's really fantastic, and thank you very much. And yeah, just enjoy life, enjoy this sense of peace, harmony, balance, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.